Meanwhile,
Is the flood terrible in Kelantan? Let me stress about it.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. Kelantan was one of the states that was badly affected by the flood last month. 30,000 residents out of 10,000 families were affected, and to be more sad, the flood disaster also claimed lives, including huge losses due to property damage. Residents claim that unplanned drainage and drainage system are the cause of their settlement being flooded. Now, we follow the report prepared by reporter AFIYAH ZAWANAH at the incident's location.
Although the storm that hit was not as bad as the flood in 2014, it had an impact especially in areas that were considered flood-free before, especially in the colony of Kota Baru. Residents claim that there has not been a comprehensive solution taken by the state government, especially the local authorities regarding the drainage problem.
Now, I am with one of the flood victims, Mr. Ramli. What do you think is the cause of the floods?
I think the blocked drain is the main cause. Otherwise, the flood would not have happened. Actually, I don't expect the flood to enter my house. Usually, water always stagnates at the outside of my house. And I think a lot of new house is being built, and it's caused the water channels not run smoothly. So for me, my house is the first house in this lane. So my house is a little bit lower than the other house, and it makes my house sinking badly during the flood. And then the others, and usually if it rains normally, the water will rise up to my ankles level only, but this time is different. If possible, I really want to ask the responsible party to deepen the drain so the water can run smoothly and the drain will not be blocked again.
Datuk FARID RIDZUAN said his team takes the issue of drainage in the state seriously. He said a comprehensive environmentally friendly drainage master plan for the city of Kota Baru has been created since 2019 to overcome and reduce the risk of flooding for the long term. Under the plan, TID has identified 595 locations of flash floods throughout the state that need to be paid attention to.
Director of TID Kelantan, Datuk FARID RIDZUAN, is here with me. What do you think about this issue, Datuk?
When we talk about drainage system, there's so issues that relate about it. For example, such as operating and maintenance and existing drains capacity design that is very limited. So, for new construction, in this study, we have identified the actual capacity and alignment of the drains that should be built. So, if every agency and department that gets the allocation makes the drain according to our specification and capacity, yes, for sure we can overcome this problem. In addition, we also list all the requirements for each agency according to the condition of the place which should be maintained. And our team also took the short-term solution measure, including by doing work to upgrade the drainage and irrigation system throughout the state. Our site also received the approval of the allocation for the implementation of works to prepare new drains and so on. Therefore, Datuk Muhammad bin Abdullah said the government has identified the possible area and approved the application to provide the ditches, drainage and drains on a certain area.
That's it from me, reporter AFIYAH ZAWANAH. Let's go back to the studio.
Thank you for the report from reporter AFIYAH ZAWANAH. That's it for today's news.
The situation in Kelantan is quite bad. How about Terengganu?
Assalamualaikum and good evening. In addition to Kuala Lumpur and Selangor, this time around the East Coast state were also affected by pretty severe flooding, particularly in the state of Terengganu. As of today, 213 flood victims from 58 households were transferred to the Temporary Transfer Centre (PPS), bringing the total number of flood victims in the state up to date. A total of 5 PPS were opened today and till 4 p.m., 2 in each of the district of Kuala Terengganu and Kuala Nerus 2 and 1 in the district of Besut. We are going to look at the situation there for further details along with reporter Ahmad Hazim.
Okay, thank you Ima who broadcast live from the Bulletin Utama Studio. Based on the report of the State Disaster Committee Secretariat, a total of 66 victims from 18 families who transferred to 2 PPS at SK Tendering and SK Atas Tun respectively. In Kuala Nerus District, a total of 136 flood victims involving 36 families who transferred to 2 PPS in Kuala Nerus District, which is SK Tok Jambal and SK Bukit Nenas. Ms. Imran is with me now. As you know, flood had an effect on our health. So, can Ms. Imran explain it in more detail? Flood had a lot of negative effects on the victims. When flood, the risk of infectious disease increased dramatically. Many cases of infectious disease come from garbage and excrement reservoirs who coming out together with overflowing water. Among the recorded water and food-borne disease are typhoid fever, cholera, hepatitis A, and food poisoning. And my advice to the flood victims out there is to make sure the water they drink is clean and perfectly cooked, or drink from a bottle and eat cooked food. And keep clean and obey every health worker's instruction. Most importantly, seek treatment immediately if you have symptoms of an infectious disease so that it can be prevented earlier. Thank you, Ms. Imran, for the useful input and tips. Next, I am the volunteer leader who was here to help flood victims. What are the needs provided by volunteer for flood victims and volunteers to be here?
There are currently enough items to meet the needs of flood victims who have been quoted here. Additionally, the government made contributions in the form of basic foods like sugar, rice, powdered milk and others. Not only that, supplies like mattresses, blankets, pillows and towels are available. In addition to providing each family with the necessities, PPS has also set up tents for them to reside in while their homes are flooded. One more thing, the volunteer also assist the flood victims with registration in order to record the number of families who were moved to the PPS and make it easier to distribute supplies during the flood.
Now, I am with the flood victim, Mrs. Siti. How is this problem affect yourself?
The situation right now is quite worse because I have baby and she is just 2 months. Moreover, I'm a first-time mother. So I'm busy taking care of my baby and at the same time I have to move some important documents. Furthermore, I have to move to PPS and handle everything by myself because my husband is outstation for 2 weeks.
Wow, the situation is quite bad. So, what are your preparations if this problem happen again in the future?
Okay, for this upcoming monsoon season, I will definitely prepare all the necessary things. And when the rainy season arrives, I will keep all the documents in one place so that it will be easier for me to bring it to the PPS later.
That's it from me, reporter Hazim. We go back to the studio.
Thank you for sharing the information that reporter Ahmad Hazim gathered there. That concludes today's news.
It turns out that the flood that occurred in Kelantan and Terengganu have a severe impact on the society, people and economy. I really want to help them, but I wonder what I can do to help them. Hey Farid, what are you thinking about? Hey man, I just wonder, as a student, what effort we can do to help the flood victim? I think we can help them by engaging in volunteer activities and fundraising. Many activities that we will do, such as cleaning their house and giving them necessary needs like food, clothes, and so on. If I want to raise a fund, is it only focused on money? Absolutely not. And other than money, clothes, foods, and medicine also can be given to help flood victims. we conclude that as a student, we still can give help, and helping is a noble attitude. Therefore, let us together helping our brother and sister who are in trouble.
Hopefully, our help can ease a little bit of their burden.
And after no really
Outside. Giving them necessaries need. Aduh, necessity lah.